Okay, lesson 4, we're continuing with compound interest, exploring a little more with present value. So number 13, Reggie plans to retire in 30 years, and so we're dealing with that as a T. He estimates he will need this much money, so that's his final amount, A. How much money should he invest? So principal is what we want to know. Per quarter at 5%, so that's our rate, and quarterly is our number of compounds. Okay, so our final amount we want is the principal times 1 plus 0.05 divided by 4 compounds, and this would be 4 compounds 30 years, or you could have had a 120 up there as well. So all you're going to do is divide 360,000 by this whole amount. Okay, so make sure you type that into your calculator correctly, and you end up with the principal of $81,077.19. Okay, number 14. Deborah is planning to buy a car in 3 years. She intends to spend no more than $20,000, and she has $17,500 to invest. Okay, so we have a future value, $20,000, a principal, and then we don't know what rate of interest is. Compounds semi-annually, so we need a 2 there, and I'm going to put a 6 up there because 2 compounds per year times 3. That's where I get the 6 from. Okay, so this one you're going to divide by 17,500. Okay. 20,000 divided by 17,500 is that. I'm going to just keep that on my calculator. And now I'm going to 6th root it. Okay, so 6, and then the any root, and I'm going to install my answer there. So 1.02. Okay, and then I would subtract 1. So 0.02. And then I'll times by 2. Making sure I'm always keeping my answer in there. So my final is 4.5% is my rate. Okay, number 15. Okay, similar to number 13, he wants a down payment of that in 5 years. So that's our future value. We do not know the principal. Okay. Don't know the principal. So we're going to go 1 plus 0.052 compounded quarterly. So put a 4 there. And 5 years times quarterly makes 20 compounds. Okay, so I'm going to divide . Okay, so do this in your calculator. Okay, and we get a principal of $15,44,689. Okay, but that's not our answer. What would be the rate of return? So interest. We made the subtraction of those two. So 20,000. The final, subtract the start amount. Okay, so we made $45.53.11 of interest divided by the principal investment, and that is 29.5%. Okay, number 16. House rentals for $30,000. So that is what she'll want in the end as a final number. She has $20,000 to invest. Okay, so that's our principal. So we'll fill that in. 1 plus, we know our percent, 0.0428, compounded monthly. How long will it take? So we know that's going to be 12T. Okay, so I'm going to divide by 20,000. And so that is 1.5 on this side. And this cannot change. We don't have much to do with that one. Okay, so I'm going to type this into Y1 and this into my Y2 in my graphing calculator and figure out where they meet. So I already have one in here from before. Divided by 12. Okay, so this is what I have now. That look right. Okay. Now I'm just going to quickly do a 72 divided by 4282 to see what my estimate would be. So I'm guessing around 17 years, so I'm going to just make sure that my X, I'm going up to at least 17 there. So I don't need much for negatives, obviously. Alright, so there's the height of 1.5 times the investment, and there's the investment growing, growing, growing. So where do they intersect? So I go second, calculate, down to intersection, first curve, second curve, enter, keep pressing enter, and we get, oh, how did I get that? Sorry, that was a bad estimate before. We can't do that. It's not simple interest. Okay, so 9.5 years. Okay, and number 17. She wants a down payment of this to buy a house, so that's her final value she wants to end up with. Determine the ratio of the future to the present. So then we don't know what the present value is, or the principal. So 1 plus the interest rate divided by 2 because it's compounded semi-annually. And this is going to be a 12 up there because of the 2 times 12, or 2 times 6. Okay, so I'm going to divide each side. Okay, and we end up with our principal. So that is 17,382.01. Once you type that into your calculator. Okay, and determine the ratio of future value to present. So to get the ratio of future to principal to present value, we'll have to divide. And we get 1.438.